The Resurrected is a horror film directed by Dan O'Bannon. Since he had something to do with Alien, he wrote it. I wanted to check this one out. This was a direct-to-video movie that was supposed to have a theatrical release, but it's based off of a Lovecraft story called The Strange Case of Charles Dexter Ward. So this one is about a woman who hires a private detective to investigate her husband, who is acting weird after ordering lots of corpses and experimenting with something really old. And also this person, Charles, has like an ancestor that looks a lot like him, and there's some weird stuff going on. This movie doesn't feel like a horror film, to be honest. It's filmed just like kind of generic like, and I really didn't like the musical score. It sounded so grandiose and so loud and overpowering, but then the way the movie's filmed and presented is just like a normal sort of low budget sort of normal film. So it just felt kind of off, because you just have like a regular gumshoe detective, driving around, and the music's like da 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 da, and it felt really like awkward. Acting's fine, you got Chris Sarandon in there, and he's really good. He's kind of the star standout part of the movie, but the only last 30 minutes is really good. This is one of those direct-to-video movies from the early 90s that in the same vein as other Lovecraft movies like Castle Freak, or there's one where the bodies keep switching. It's got Reanimator guy in it, and Reanimator's another one too. So this is a sort of a movie around that vein. So if you like any of those movies, you'll like this one. But I felt The Resurrected was kind of boring until the last 30 minutes. There's some great visual effects work at the end there. There's some really creepy stuff involving a body. And I did read this Lovecraft story before, but it was such a long time ago I don't really remember it. But The Resurrected is an okay offering. If you're a real horror junkie, like you really love Lovecraft stuff, you'll probably get a kick out of it, but it doesn't really come alive to the last 30 minutes. So I give The Resurrected a 5 out of 10.